It's Thursday, September 4th, just following up on Tesla. You can see now on the 1 minute chart, we've broken through that first bar low. We'll see if that continues a little lower. Given my aggressive stance, buying some puts here, I just decided, to scale out just in case, things don't develop the way I thought they would. Bought the 345 puts at 1103, just scaled out at 12 point higher. So now I'm at no risk. If this doesn't really follow through on the 15-minute chart, we still have like 3 or 4 minutes to go on this bar, hold red, and then continue down. Then, I'm going to go out and break even. The midpoint of that bar right here at the blue line is kind of what I'll monitor, but I'm hoping this stays red and follows through lower. I described in the first video the context, how I'm anticipating after the daily chart kind of came up for 2 days or maybe 3 days, whatever, and took out the this gap in here between the low of that bar and high of this bar. We're kind of possibly rolling over to the downside after failing yesterday. And in the big picture on the monthly chart, we're just kind of inside this green bar. So it's all choppy in here for the last 4 months. And when we get to the high of the range, a lot of times you look for moves lower. And the weekly chart did have a reversal week last week, to kind of possibly, even though we started up for 2 days, to maybe kind of start lower and turn this back to red and start working to some of these lower targets. So now at no risk, I get to see if this 15-minute chart holds red and follows through lower. If so, it could be a very nice trade, especially if we get a 2-down day out of this. So I know all that has to happen, but I was anticipating kind of a start lower, and now we get to see at this inflection point, if we get to the pre-market lows down here, that's an area where it could just take out liquidity and not follow through, or it could, take that out and be the beginning of a much bigger move to the downside. So all at no risk right now. We'll see what happens with Tesla as the morning moves on.